what's going on, guys? It's Cynical, and today for you guys I have some very interesting Kingdom Hearts 3 news and information. Today we're going to be talking about a situation that actually happened at the start of last year, and we've actually had some recent sort of answers towards why this situation transpired. Now, the situation that I'm talking about is, of course, the Bill Farmer quote-unquote Kingdom Hearts 3 is releasing in 2015 situation that happened at the start of 2015, where basically he was on Twitter, he was answering a ton of fan questions about Kingdom Hearts 3, and he was pretty much saying, to sum up a long story short, he was claiming that Kingdom Hearts 3 would release sometime in 2015. Now, of course, this absolutely blew up the community. Tons and tons of gaming outlets reported about this because, in case you guys don't know, Bill Farmer is the official English voice actor for Goofy. So, of course, you know, he is credible, I suppose you could say, because, you know, he's a voice actor. He has some sort of inside work towards the whole, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 scene. So, however, recently there has been a podcast which was just kind of talking with Bill Farmer. It's a Disney podcast, and they were going over like a ton of different things with the work he does with Goofy and whatnot. But interestingly, what we're going to be looking at is in this interview, the guy that was interviewing Bill Farmer actually brought up Kingdom Hearts 3, speaking towards Bill Farmer's work as Goofy in Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, kind of speaking towards like, alright, so how's that going? How long have you been recording for? Now, I'm just going to basically sum this all up and explain to you guys what happened in the interview itself, because it is very interesting information. But however, if you guys want to look at the podcast or the interview for yourself, I'll leave the link in the description below. The whole Kingdom Hearts 3 sort of Q&A questions thing begins at 1 hour and 3 minutes into the podcast. Now, Bill Farmer in this podcast confirms that he has been working on the voice acting for Kingdom Hearts 3 for years now. So that's very interesting. We know, of course, that Kingdom Hearts 3, it got revealed in 2013. There was a bit of a slowdown with the game itself due to the fact that in 2014, Square Enix themselves decided to change the engine from the Luminos engine, their very own in-house engine, to the Unreal Engine 4, which ultimately drew back the whole production and completion cycle of Kingdom Hearts 3 itself. Now, in terms of for years now, that would obviously mean a multitude of years. So yes, it looks like in terms of the voice acting of Kingdom Hearts, it happens like, I suppose you could say, side by side the development of the actual game itself, which is actually very, very interesting, because when it comes down to it, game development, voice acting and stuff is usually one of the last things to do on the lists, but perhaps maybe Square Enix like to do things a little bit differently. And what this, of course, gives me hope for is the fact that, of course, Square Enix, in conclusion, they will end up releasing Kingdom Hearts 3 as a simultaneous worldwide release. Currently, from the different sort of evidence and clues that we have from the different voice acting work and what the voice actors have said so far about their work to do with Kingdom Hearts 3, it really seems possible that Kingdom Hearts 3 will not only just release in Japan, but it will also release outside of Japan all at the same time, meaning that we hopefully don't have to wait 2 to 3 months to, of course, you know, receive the game, which I hope that is not the case. But it's very interesting. So he explains that because he's been doing so much voice acting, you know, for Kingdom Hearts 3 for such a long time now, he, in his head, thought that, alright, because everything is pretty much done with me, he was presuming that Kingdom Hearts 3's completion is coming to closure, meaning that it's very possible that Kingdom Hearts 3 would be coming out in 2015. It's funny though, even when it comes down to it, Bill Farmer himself doesn't even understand why Kingdom Hearts 3 is taking so long. Once again, he assumed that Kingdom Hearts 3 would be coming out in 2015 for the simple fact that, of course, in their podcast, he said that he's been recording for several years now, which is a very long time, but it confuses me a lot, just mainly because of the fact that, you know, when we look at Richard Epcar, he was also answering a few fan questions and stuff like that as well on Twitter, where people were asking him, you know, have you started recording for KH3? This was very recently, keep in mind. And he had mentioned that no, like I have not started whatsoever. Now when it comes down to it, we have no idea whether Ansem the Seeker of Darkness, which Richard Epcar, he's the voice actor for him, we have no idea whether he's going to have too many lines. But from what it seems to be that Square Enix and Disney are currently, as of right now, getting all of the important voice acting done. And I suppose then they'll dive into the kind of minor characters that don't have so much voice time on screen during the game itself. But anyway, guys, this has kind of brought some stuff to closure. What we do know is Bill Farmer has been recording for Goofy for Kingdom Hearts 3 for several years now. And I think that's very, very cool. But once again, no one knows how Square Enix works in terms of, you know, the whole development cycle of Kingdom Hearts 3. Don't take this as, oh, you know, because, you know, Bill Farmer's been recording for so many years now, that means Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out next week, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know how Square Enix operates, but I hope that 2016 is going to be that year where we get some more insight, more news towards how Kingdom Hearts 3 is currently looking, and hopefully that'll give us a clear example as to, okay, you know what, 2017 is definitely going to be a viable release year for the game or not. I would love some development updates this year, honestly I would, out of the mouth of Tetsuya Nomura himself. Of course it would have to be translated, but still to the point that it'd just be fantastic. Otherwise, guys, just bringing you some very interesting news and information to do with Kingdom Hearts 3. As you guys know, news and whatnot is not very common, but this is a little kind of thing that's sparked up, so that's always cool. Otherwise, guys, I've been Cynical. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.